offensive end.
Well, Chick, you talk about learning the offense, the system. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But one thing that should be ready from Jump Street, and that's the defense. It's got to be very consistent and very good every night, especially tonight.
All right, the ball to Harper out in front of the simulcast to Green. AC looking for a cutter, looking for Shaq. Takes it in traffic. Shaq's got it. Put it up, puts it in. Nice bank shot. He's playing the best I've ever seen him play.
A nice quick move on Old and Colonies that time.
Stockton with the ball against, gives it back to Harper. In playing the low post is Green against Malone. Now to Rice. There's his shot. And he drilled it. A two-pointer.
Well, he might have missed all 10 of his shots against the Jazz in the last preseason game, but he comes out, makes his first one when it counts.
And the Lakers lead at 4-0. Stockton with the ball to the attacking 47 feet. Ball out to Malone. His 18-foot jumper, swish.
And that is the example. That right there shows you why he's so tough. He's a post-up guy, but he can knock down the 18-footers.
With the ball. Last year, this club won 37 of their 50 games. Stockton, 18-foot jumper. That's no good. Rebound, Polonese. He missed an easy when he gets it back. Makes a hard one. Falling away. Nice bank shot by Olden Polonese.
One thing that the
AC Green with the ball. In the corner, they give to Rice. He shoots another shot from way out yonder. That would have been a three. Didn't go. Hornacek's got it. Coming down the floor. Harper falls down. The ball underneath to Hornacek. He throws it up. Makes the score 6-4 in favor of the Jazz. They score 6 in a row. And muscles his way with the ball. Gives underneath to Stockton. They tried another pass. They get it off. The shot no good by Keith. And the Lakers dodged 2 bullets. The rebound off to Shaq O'Neal.
The mailman did not know the clock that time, or he would have taken the offense.
Ball in low to Harper. 17-footer on the way. Nice shot over Hornacek, who was just a step late getting there defensively. The Lakers catch him at 6. Under the key. Rice takes it in low to Shaq. Rice cuts through the key. Shaq back again. He's got Ostertag set up for the shot. Slam dunk. He set him up all right. 8-6, Los Angeles.
Well, he got Ostertag allowed Shaq to back him completely under the basket. There was nothing he could do.
That's exactly right. There's nothing he could do. With a charging foul on Stockton coming down the floor as Fisher does his usual flopperoo. He gets position and he really knows how to control his body.
There's an
acquired Brian Shaw for the Lakers when it's dead. Rice has got the ball. Drives on Keith. Comes underneath. Blocked by Ostertag. A great jump switch for the center. Isley bounces the ball to Adam Keith on his slam dunk. What a great play at both ends by the Jazz.
That's an example of what I was talking about with Ostertag. If you don't take the ball and right into his chest, he can be a very good defender back there.
98 to score. The Lakers are in front. Fisher's got the ball. Fisher looking for somebody to give it to. Drives. Gives the ball to Shaq. 17 feet out to AC. He's bumped hard by Malone. No harm, no foul. Now inside it goes to Shaq. Turns into a bank. Oh, a bank shot of 8 or 9 feet, and it banked in beautifully with the right hand. And the Laker lead is 3. Isley has the ball.
You sometimes have to gamble. That time, gamble and luck.
Brian Russell is in. I think he's the most underrated player, one of the most in the whole league. I know he's the most underrated in this game. Hornacek hits a 20-footer right in the face of Fisher. And it's 14-10. The Lakers lead it. Long Beach State. Bounce underneath in traffic. That's a bad pass. And it's intercepted nicely down there and brought in the front court by Shaw to Fisher. High arch looks good. Is good. A 2-pointer.
Good job in transition by the Lakers. That's the easiest time to score, obviously, because you're going against lesser numbers. You don't want to all
over to Russell. Russell led them in scoring in the preseason. Now there was turnaround by Malone. 18-footer, no good. The rebound, Hornacek. Oh, that's a great, not Hornacek, but Ostertag put it up, and then he was fouled. The foul was on Rice. That was a great putback, Ostertag, so far. Shaq fakes it, hand fake, turn and make a 12-footer from the left side, right-handed. No bank shot. Length the court to Ostertag. He's there, and he's fouled by Shaq. Ostertag released as soon as Shaq took his shot. Ostertag released.
And the foul was called on Shaquille. We've got a timeout as the Lakers, thanks to Shaquille, lead at 18-12 on the Lakers Basketball Network. When I say that, only because the mailman hasn't gone off for
Isley dribbling the ball against Shaw. Isley gives the ball over to Hornacek. Can't give him that shot. 18-footer good. Harper couldn't get there. Harper's back in the ball game, and Fisher has gone to the bench. He gives to Shaw again. Shaw brings it over to the clock, who looks up at the clock, and there's 5 on it. Clock shoots over. Looks good. It is good for 3. We were right in line with that shot. And it's 21-14. That's the biggest lead of the game. Russell dribble. He can get shots off in a hurry. So can this guy Malone. Down the middle. Didn't take the 15-footer. Gives to Hornacek for 3, and he hit it. Boy, I love that guy. It was a walk-on at Iowa State. No scholarship.
There are certain people you just can't leave, and Hornacek is one.
Hornacek came in the league with Philadelphia, came in with Phoenix, then went to Philadelphia. Ball underneath to Shaq. He missed the layup, tips it up, didn't get it. Tips it up again and gets it. Shaq, 3 taps, and he got it home. There's enough taps there to put the soldiers to bed. The way to score without Shaq. And where is that way going to come from? That's a question I'd like answered. Ball to Sally. Sally holds it up. Sally gets a shot off and 10 and it bounces. Oh, it bounced in. Bounced straight up in the air, took a little overturn, and came down and in. Stay out long, got his wind, and they wanted to give Fisher a little bit of a break. Now Harper dribbling against Hornacek. Harper brings it out to Shaw. 19-footer by Shaw. That's no good. The quarter's over. Shaw had a good look on that shot.
Yes, he did. And the Lakers did a good job in that quarter as they lead the Jazz by 7 at the end of 1. We've got 3 more to play. It's 25-18 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Sally guarding Malone now, and the ball goes in low and then brings it out in front. 3-pointer, wide open. Isley hits it. You can't leave him open like that. He'll hit him.
Well, that was a lack of communication verbally by the Lakers. They switched. They didn't talk on the play, and Isley ended up with an open shot.
I love the way the coaches. He took a 20-second timeout as quicker than you can say it. Now he changed it to a full. Tell him, Joey. That's a flow. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. Now the ball to Fox. Fox holds it up. Getting a little wild out here.
Yeah, play is a little ragged right now.
Harper takes it in low to Sally. Bounce back door, out of bounds. The back door is closed.
So on that play, Rick Fox went baseline, and John Sally thought, hey, I can get him the ball.
Even at the end of the quarter was 7. Ball out to Fisher. Fisher takes the ball over to Fox. Long outside jumper. That's good. A 2-pointer. Fisher. 27-24, the Lakers maintain their lead. Isley dribbled behind the back. Temporarily lost Fisher, but Fish catches up. Fisher falls down now, stepped in his own toe. Outside jumper by Isley is beautiful. Boy, I tell you, he is some kind of a reserve. Isley goes around the screen. Isley 16-footer on the way. In and out, no rebound to Shaq. Shaq gets his 7th rebound of the game, and he's only played 13 minutes. Fisher takes the ball over. Rice from outside. Oh, did they need that 3? They got it. A 3-pointer.
And I still say that's the guy that they're going to have to really get some production from.
And he came into the league, played some with the Clippers. Shaq turned, right-hand bank shot. Same shot he made before, about a 7-8-footer. Boy, I'll tell you, he's got 15 points.
Well, Chip, Olden Polynice has pretty good position, but he's not challenging the shots at block.
32-26. It's still a tough shot, though, that bank from there. 6:51 to play in the period. Stockton with it. Don't think he can't shoot it. He can. Gives the ball to Polynice. He comes in deep. Shaq can't guard him because he's got 3 fouls. They give the ball to Chilcott, who scores. Shaq is in there under instruction. Don't try to block anything. The outside jumper by Rice. Another 3-pointer. Back-to-back 3-pointers. Could that be the opening of the door? 35-28. They lead by 7.
Money knocking it down right now.
Over to Fox, back to Harper, going in deep, scoops it up left-handed. No. Rebound is off, taken by Polynice. Polynice to Stockton. The Lakers by 7. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Stockton drives it in. Stockton underneath. You know what he does. He scores that layup.
That's a heads-up play by John Stockton. One, he feels he can beat you off the drill, but he also knows that Shaquille has to be careful.
Karl Malone will come back in. Bounce pass to Russell. Russell goes around Fox, gives it to baseline. Stockton into the Stockton, or rather to Ostertag, and Ostertag has it get away and is taken by Harper.
As the veteran Harper slowing things down, plays just a little ragged right now.
Here's the ball to the high post. Shaq out to Fisher. Long outside deuce is good. A 2-pointer. Stockton is knocked down in the play. Looks at the referee and says, how do you think I got here? It's 37-30, and for the 4th time, the Lakers lead by 7. An example of it. The ball into Ostertag. Against Shaq, looking for that 4th foul. Be careful, Shaq. He blocked the shot. Shaq blocked it. Fox has got it. 1-on-1. Give to Shaq. Look out, Shaq. Underneath shot blocked by Ostertag. Rebound is off to Fox. Throw it up and in. 9-point lead. great block shot by Ostertag. Sensational block. His second of the game.
Well, the defense started for the Lakers again. Shaquille had a pretty good block of his own to get the Lakers off and running. They lead it 39-30 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Especially with Shaquille going to the bench.
And especially they're going to start setting up Malone. Here's the ball getting loose from Stockton. Nice. He gets it back, gives underneath, and Ostertag put it up and then got a soft bounce.
John Stockton,
39-32.
Still one of the premier guards. I don't care. With the 24-second clock, not going back to 24 on the kick ball, stayed at 16.
All right, ball underneath. That's charging. They bailed him.
Yes, they did.
He ran backwards to get the charge, and they called traveling.
Boy, he really lowered that shoulder on AC.
They're not exactly friendly.
They have battled for many a year.
Pass deflected, but luckily bounces to Fisher. Now to Green against Malone. AC Green brings it out to Fisher. In low down the middle. Sally underneath. Oh, what a scoop shot with the right hand.
A little up and under. He knows that he says, I can't out-jump him, but I can outsmart him.
43-34. Lakers by 9. Now here he goes. Puts it in motion with 20 seconds left. 12 into 24. Long pass. Dribble drive. Underneath. Throws the ball away. And it comes out of bounds unless the Lakers touched it. They did not. So with 15 seconds left, the Lakers can get a good shot off.
That's
but
right.
They don't want to shoot it until it's down around 15. 20-second timeout, the Lakers. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.
A bit more time, but the Lakers do have 5 seconds.
Good substitution. They bring in Rice. The ball given back to Harper. Comes underneath. The ball slips out of his hands. Simple as that. Nobody did anything about it. The half is over. At the end of the first half. Coming up at halftime, Stu and I will discuss player injuries and what they mean on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network. On KCAL Channel 9, we'll have a sports news update, and we'll have first half highlights. So stay tuned. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. A roll here in the first few minutes of this quarter. Stockton's got a pass underneath to Malone. He's got a basket. That equals his output for the first half. 20-second timeout. The Lakers won. If they see the coach, they want a 20-second timeout, and they do see him. And oh, is he mad? Is he mad?
I think he wants a full timeout. He needs some extra time to say what's on his mind this time. We've got a full timeout, but the Lakers lead down to 3 on the Lakers Basketball Network. Particular set.
Harper brings the ball into Shaq O'Neal. Out in front to AC Green at the three-point line. AC brings it over to Rice. Rice, another three-point attempt. He hit again, his third of the game. Rice comes up with his 14th point, and he's putting on a nice clinic tonight, shooting that basketball. Rice in the game now has made 4 out of 6 shots to 40. Baseline, the ball goes into Polynese. Give and go, they drop the ball. They couldn't handle it, and Keith tried to, but he couldn't hang on. Harper front court. Harper down the middle. Harper underneath. Throws it in left-handed. Oh, what a play to get it over the 7-footer Polynese.
Talk about some experience. That was a good play by Ron Harper.
And the Lakers build it up to an 8-point advantage again. That ball in the front court to AC Green. AC knows his limitations on the floor, and they're not 20-foot shots. About 17 feet, yeah, once in a while. Now the ball over to Rice. He takes it in low to Shaq. Look out for the charge. 8-foot jumper. Turnaround is good by Shaq O'Neal. He's 7 for 13 from the floor. And the Lakers have a 10-point lead.
To run his route.
Stockton with the ball. Stockton bounces the ball to Hornacek in the middle. Jump shot on the way good. He doesn't really good at that little killer shot. Just finger roll it up there.
And off the move. He can shoot off with the wrong foot. It doesn't matter to Jeff.
50-42. The Lakers are in front. The ball into Shaq. Shaq's got to keep his scoring, but so does Rice. Now out in front to Harper. Over to Fisher. Fisher to Harper. Harper down the middle. Harper all the way. Put it up and in. Oh, that's great penetration by a veteran guard. Harper in his 14th year. 35 years old. This ball into Malone. Guarded by Shaq. Ooh, that's trouble. Hornacek outside. Long two-pointer. Two-pointer by Hornacek.
I don't think Karl Malone feels 100%. I really don't. I think he's been having back problems earlier. Maybe that's flared up again.
52-44. 3 baskets in a row for Hornacek in this quarter. Here's the ball to Green. There's his shot right there. That's about 16 feet out. That's a very good shot selection. He gets his first basket of the night. And the Lakers lead by 10 again. Him tough. Shaw plays him tough offensively. Lays the ball off badly. Threw the ball away to the wrong team. Here comes Stockton. It's 3-on-3. Stockton runs over a man. That's blocking. And that's a good call. No question about it. Fisher did not have position.
Starts it with the turnover, and then Johnny Stockton gets the call to go his way on Derek Fisher.
And has only 2 team fouls. The ball into Polynice. Polynice last year with Seattle. Here's the dribble drive. Hornacek looks for Polynice. Brings it out in front. Fisher wants it. Can't get it. It's a free ball in front of us. Stockton picks up the garbage, shoots, and gets a 3-pointer out of it. Wow. How about that being in the right place at the right time? Stockton. And the Laker lead is reduced to 6. That's a big shot in the arm for them. Coming down the floor. He comes over to Rice. Pass in low to Sally. Sally not much of a threat facing the basket, is he? Yes, he is. About a 15-footer. Turned and faced and said, Chick, I'll show you.
Well, he turned and faced, but the problem with Loden Polynice never raised his hands at all. He just looked at him and he stood.
He didn't expect him to make it. Neither did I. Malone didn't set the screen yet. Hornacek dribbling the ball. He's against Shaw. Now there's a screen by Malone. Hornacek comes underneath. He's in trouble. Gives the ball to Polynice, who throws it in. Hornacek made a great pass. He was in deep trouble.
Off, everything's off to you. That's just truly, truly remarkable.
It's unbelievable. God gave me all of that health, the desire. All right, the Lakers come back with Fox, O'Neal, Tyronn Lue, Sally. They're going to have the 2 big men in there together. He'll put it up from outside if you let him. Hornacek at the base, hooked the ball to Malone. So will he. 20-foot jumper, in and out, back in. No, came out to Shaq's rebound. Shaq gets a 10th rebound of the game. Lue with it. Gives the ball out to Shaw. Shaw's 20-footer. He's due, and he hit it. That's a heck of a pass by Lue. Do you know that?
Yeah, very nice pass, because from behind, the mailman was getting ready to reject it.
59-52, a 7-point lead with 2 minutes left to play in the period. To Sally here in the 3rd quarter. Out in front tonight. Make a shot, kid. Shot no good. He wanted that one. Here they come. Isley got the rebound. Isley bounced the ball to Russell. Score it. Yeah. Basket count. Foul. The foul is on Sally. Oh, that's not a good shot. That's a very bad shot. Off balance. And now with 25 seconds left in the quarter, they get it to Hornacek. Comes underneath, lays it off. And we got a foul call. Who are they calling it on?
Sally.
Well, that's 2 shots again. That was a terrible shot at the other end.
That sends Hornacek to the line to shoot the 2 free throws, so you can just about book these.
The wisest thing the Lakers could do, get the ball to Rice. Both free throws are good. Hornacek's made 6 out of 6 free throws. The inbound pass is to Lue. Lue in front court, the pass to Rice. Rice sees his man. Bank shot is good. That's a great substitution. Easily made. It's just good common sense. Point. Good shooting by Rice. And a nice pass down the floor to get the ball to him by Lue. Here's Isley bouncing on it off. Poster tag. Rice. That'll count 3 if it goes. Oh, it didn't go.
And again, Chick, I'll tell you, the contribution of John Sally and the rest of the Lakers off the bench has been very, very big on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Tomorrow night will be at the Forum on Fox Sports Net and these radio stations. Chill cut into Ostertag. Shot blocked by Shaq and out of bounds. Shaq's 2nd block shot of the game. Ostertag has 4 blocks.
Shaq didn't even have to block that thing. It was slipping. It seemed like it was slipping out of his hand, so Shaq just decided to use it as a nail and pound it into the floor straight down.
7 on the 24. 7 on the 24.
That was disgusting shots.
Russell brings the ball into Isley. Isley's a good shooter. Isley in the air tries to prove the point. He didn't. The rebound is off to Shaq. Shaq gives the ball to Fisher. Fisher in the front court over to Rice. Rice's 20-foot 2-pointer is good. He drilled it.
Well, you talk
18 points for Rice.
You talk about finding a shooter.
Shaq's got 12 rebounders. 4th quarter. Stockton using the screen by Chilcutt. Goes around everybody. Ball slips out of his hand over into the corner. Isley with 9 on the clock. They give the ball to Chilcutt again. He was brought here to score, and he does score. An 18-footer.
You know, the Lakers played real good defense for 20 seconds, but the last 4, they broke it a little bit.
66. Stockton with the ball above the 3-point line. Stockton gets the screen by Chilcutt around it. He's wide open. He'll drill that baby. He is that. And they have the lead. 67-66.
They're doing all this with the mailman on the bench.
8:16 to play. That's how well they play together, and that's how deep they are. Here's the ball out in front, given to Harper from Rice. Harper dribbling, wants to lead back. 20-footer won't get it. Rebound is Green. That's a heck of a rebound by A.C. Green, and a foul is called. I want to tell you, he really made a rebound that was tough to get. You cut out. Here's the ball to Harper into Shaq. High pass that Shaq gets. Out to Fisher. Fisher the dribble. There you going, Fish. They take it away from him. Fisher gets it back. Lots of time in the clock. Well, now the ball over to Rice. Another three-pointer. His fourth of the game is good. That gives him 21 points.
Good ball movement by Ron Harper.
And Fisher, 69-67. The Lakers grab the lead back. Here's a bounce pass down the middle. They get it underneath, score easily. Isley. We're tied at 69. Through last, Harper fakes the pass to Green and brings it over to Fisher. In low to Shaq, right-hand bank. In and out, no. That's the one that was going in for him in the first quarter. Following Ostertag rebound, here comes Stockton. They want the lead back. We're in the fourth with 7:05 to play. Bounce pass in low to Malone. Malone fakes. He puts Green in the popcorn machine and scores. Nice fake, and Green went for it, hook, line, and sinker. 71-69.
Yeah, you talk about a nice little head fake.
And the coach, a worried man. He's got the maximum out of what's available to use. Green gives the ball to Fisher. Three-pointer on the way. That's good. And Fish knocks it home for a 71-69 lead. That can't be right. That can't be right. It's got to be 72-71. Now they change the board. Over to Rice. Rice holds it up. Bad pass. Yeah. Horrible pass. That overhead pass, he's telegraphed it 3 times. Here's Ostertag underneath. Missed the shot. Rebound Malone, good. But there might have been a foul in the original play with no basket. That's what it is. Ostertag will go to the line for 2. The foul is on Harper. Have a job at the free throw line. 21 out of 25. Oh, they missed one. The rebound is off to Rice. And the Laker lead is ball to Malone posting up. Malone a good passer. Gives to Russell. Sets a screen now. Russell with the dribble. Cross-court pass to Stockton. 7 on the clock. Stockton's 18-foot jump. Oh, what a shot! An 18-footer from the baseline. Stockton going to his right. Shooting with the right hand. Great shot. 74-72. The Lakers trail. In low to Shaq. He's underneath. He puts it up and in. Maybe an offensive foul. Oh, they call it the other way. They call a foul on Ostertag. I think if you see it, you'll see a left arm of Shaq go out and push him off.
Oh, yeah. He wiped him out with this one. That probably should be. As the pass goes in, when Shaq goes up, the left arm gets the contact. It doesn't come high, but enough. And the officials give it a 3-point play.
Shaq for the lead, makes the free throw. He's reverted to low shots now at the free throw line in the second half. Something that won't help him, but he did make that one. From Staples Center, the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq will get a charge here in a minute. Jump shot, 8-footer, no good. Great rebound again by Green. To Rice. Rice is hit and fouled. That's the 15 foul. That's free throw time.
You made the...
He's got 21.
The Lakers are up by 2, trying to make it 3.
They get him. And it's now 77-74. 4:30 left to play. Wants to hurt you with. Hornacek watches the ball come out to him. Over here at the left side. 20-footer. Good shot. Harper was right in his face. 1-point Laker lead. As I say, they got so many weapons to hurt you with. There's not a guy out there that can't score. Maybe Ostertag. Here's the ball in low to Shaq. Shaq got to be careful of a charge. Out to Fisher. Back to Shaq. Turn. In deep. Puts it up. Right hand hook. Missed it. Tipped up. Oh, tough luck by Harper. He gets it back. And it's off his hand and out of bounds. Great try by Harper. The Lakers lead it. Here's Stockton in the fourth quarter. Hornacek back to Stockton in the corner. Tough loss for either team. Stockton dribbling. Stockton falls down. Stockton throws the ball away. Should never throw the ball when you're laying on the floor like that. Fisher with it. Now the ball to Harper. Harper in deep. Doesn't try it because there's a crowd of white shirts in there. They take their time. They want to build a 3-point lead on this play. Ball into Shaq. Shaq against Ostertag. Shaq brings it out to Fisher. Fisher with 5 on the 24. Fisher in the lane. Fisher alley-oops a horrible shot, but it goes in. He just threw it to beat the clock. The darn thing banked, spun around, went out, hit the glass again, and came back in for his 9th three-point lead. Hornacek with the ball. Here's the ball given underneath to Malone. Malone lays it up. Blows a layup. Oh, I don't believe that one. That's a 5-point switch right there. Coming the other way, Harper. Timeout the Lakers. 2:48 left to play in the contest. The Lakers lead by 3.
It should be an exciting 2:48 because the Lakers lead it 79-76. And Derek Fisher says, some can bank it once. I can bank it twice on the Lakers Basketball Network.
12 in the second half for Rice. Rice is posting up and low. Harper's got the ball out in front. 2:40 to play, but only 8 on the 24. Shaq out to Rice. He's got the shot. It looks good. It is good for 3. Rice hits his 5th three-pointer of the game. His 26th point of the night. 82-76 Los Angeles. Defense for the Lakers. Hornacek dribbles on Harper. Comes in deep. Lays it off to Ostertag. Shot blocked. Oh, they call a foul. Man called a foul. 2 shots. Big ex-Kansas University star. That's good again. They have made 15 out of 17. That's clutch free throwing, boy. The Lakers have made only 7 out of 13 in the second half. Minutes to play. Now Fisher takes it over to Harper. Harper against Hornacek. Both teams out of foul. Fisher with a dribble. Out to Harper. Harper to Casey Beverly. To Shaq O'Neal. He's in deep. He throws it up and throws it in. Shaq knocks down a basket. That's his first basket of the fourth quarter. Only his second basket of the half. And the Laker lead is now 78-84, 84-78. Now we got Stockton looking into Malone being wrestled by Green. Malone comes underneath, throws it up and throws it in. Malone, 1.5 left to play. 1:34 to be exact. 84-80. Harper back into Shaq. Now he's got some operating room. Turn, shoot, 15-foot bank, no good. Rebound to Russell. 1:14 to play.
Now that was about 3 feet further than he wanted to take that shot.
Stockton in the front court. Screened by Ostertag. Stockton stops corner of the key. 16 feet out. Gives to Russell. He takes it back to Stockton. Open 2-pointer. He's got it. 1 minute exactly. Timeout the Lakers. Timeout. 84-82. Exactly 1 minute left to play, and the Lakers will have the ball on the Lakers Basketball Network. 13 in the 24. The chant is beat LA. That's hardly a new one. Fisher out of the corner. 3-pointer for Fish. Oh, as he made a couple of big baskets in this fourth quarter. The double bank shot. Now he gets his second 3 of the quarter, and the Laker lead is 5. 36 seconds to play. Here's a jump shot, Stockton. The lead is 3. Stockton hits back-to-back clutch baskets. Timeout. Got to call a timeout. Boy, that little Stockton is good, isn't it? And so is Fisher.
Yeah, they're taking a 20-second timeout on the Lakers Basketball Network. Fisher out of that the last timeout check. The Lakers set it up, and Fish hits an enormous 3-pointer to give the Lakers a 5-point lead, and then John Stockton goes down, knocks down a deuce.
Harper gets it to front court, gives to AC. Are they going to foul him? No. Green threw a hip out. They could have called a foul on. Pass under the Shaq. He's there. He's fouled. Knocked to the floor. Green's asking for a flagrant foul. He made 3 out of 4. One of these has to go. That's insurance money. In and out. Too flat. Too flat and too hard.
Even if he doesn't make this one, Chick, all the Lakers have to do is obviously protect against the 3-point play, 3-point basket, and they still have the lead. Then they've got to get possession.
19 seconds, and he missed them both. The rebound is off to Ostertag. Timeout. They might put some time back on the clock. 17 seconds is what the clock scores now. Boy, that's a big pair of misses. Got it. You don't want to let him get a shot and make a deuce. Their skill set wide open. Only guy out there. He missed it, and the Los Angeles Lakers get the rebound, and they foul him. Harper got the rebound, and I want to tell you the Lakers played that as badly as you can play it. No one could play it worse than the Lakers played it and got away with it, letting a deadly three-pointer who was just inserted into the lineup because of that fact miss that shot. I didn't think he could miss it.
You have to learn by your from your mistakes, Chick, and hopefully the Lakers will learn from that one, because when the team needs a three, you generally just switch all the screens on that play and try to get there.
Free throw by Harper, good by the KG veteran. That's a 4-point lead with 10 seconds left. If that isn't enough, the season's going to be too long.
Yeah, that was obviously a big free throw, but boy, dodging a missile, not a bullet.
I thought it was in, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was in. No question, I thought it was in.
All right, here's Harper's second, and he makes them both. As they say, he's been there before.
Been there, done that.
89-84, 10 seconds left, and the Los Angeles Lakers going to get a win in a city where it's hard to win, Salt Lake City. Back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. Of course not. They're not going to.
Why did they get the ball there?
There's Stockton with the ball. There's a high outside jumper that's no good. The rebound is off. Rice has got it, and he's fouled immediately by Russell. 2 seconds left. This game, by the way, I haven't told you yet, is in the refrigerator. The door is closed, the lights are out, the eggs are cool, and the butter getting hard, and the jello is jigging.
Well, I'm telling you something. Coach Phil Jackson is into this game. And he's right. Yes, he is right.
He's right.
Because you call timeout in the last, in the last 2 minutes of the ball game, you can advance the ball
to midcourt.
Get the ball at midcourt.
Right.
And he did a remarkable job again tonight. But that's what you expect.
Free throw good by Rice. That gives him 27 points. You say, is that the most he ever made in a game? No. The most he ever made in a game, 56. The most Karl Malone ever made, 61.
That's a ton of points.
Both good, 28 points. That's his best game as a Laker. This game's over, and the Lakers win it 91-84. A definite upset, and the Los Angeles Lakers will probably look you in the eye and say, what do you mean it's an upset? We came to win, and win we did.
That's what you do. Anytime you step on the court, that's what you come to do.
So the Los Angeles Lakers go home looking for win number 2 on the new season. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.